Hey, it's Cobra here at MaddenGuides.com, and for this Madden Tips video breakdown, want to do something I haven't done before, and that's what I call a top 5 list. And this top 5 list could be top 5 plays, it could be top 5 formations, it could be top 5 players, a little bit of everything that's top 5. It's what I feel like are the top 5 of whatever particular subject I'm covering in the video breakdown. In this case, for my very first one, I figured I'd probably do the most popular formation in the game and show you my favorite 5 plays from the gun bunch formation. So guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video breakdown. If you enjoy it, please go ahead and subscribe. Also hit that like button, and if you guys got some comments and feedback, regardless if it's negative or positive, please let me know. I'm just trying to do something a little bit different and add something more to the YouTube channel that I haven't done in previous videos that I've done. So again, guys, enjoy the video breakdown.
5.
Our number 5 favorite play from the gun bunch formation is the halfback slip screen. And this particular play is pretty effective against zone blitzes, especially if they're coming from the same side as where the screen is being set up at, such as what you see on your screen there. A lot of times you can pick up some positive yardage, and right there we picked up about 12. And this is certainly a play you'll definitely want to make sure you're using in the game if your opponent likes to blitz a lot, because it can definitely be one of those type of plays that can pick up a lot of passing yardage. So again, the halfback slip screen from a gun bunch is our number 5 favorite play from that particular formation.
4.
Our number 4 favorite play from the gun bunch formation is the Z spot. And what this play is, it does a really nice job at attacking zone coverage because of the concept that's being ran to the right side as you look at your screen there. And what we like about this one, for the most part, especially against cover 3, you can almost find at least 2 receivers open, as there's a triangle that's being created between those 3 receivers on the bunch side. In this case, you can look from the throw to the outside receiver, or you can look a lot of times to throw to the flat against cover 3 where he'll be open. In this case, the tight end right there as you look at your screen. So definitely a play that you want to add to your arsenal from the gun bunch formation. If you're just looking to move the chains, you're not going to pick up a lot of yards with this play, but what you can do is move the chains, especially say it's 3rd and 5 and you need a first down. Opponent runs a lot of zone coverage, especially cover 3. This is definitely a play for you.
3.
Our number 3 favorite passing play out of the gun bunch formation is the spacing switch. And this is another play that, as far as zone beaters, it should find at least 1 or 2 receivers open against most of the zone coverages. Now, there are a couple zone coverages in the game that might take some of this away, but for the most part, you should be able to find at least 1 or 2 receivers open here, such as what I'm showing on your screen, that you can throw to attack most of the zone coverage. It's just a matter of finding somebody open. Basically, with this, as you look at it, you can see that it's a vertical stretch. So you have basically 5 receivers running routes underneath the coverage, and not vertically, but horizontally, where they can attack the coverages. So you got 5 receivers in 5 different spots underneath, where you should find at least 1 or 2 of them open in most cases, such as what you see on your screen here. So check out the spacing switch, another play you certainly want to add to the gun bunch formation if you're just looking to pick up a few yards and be able to get down the field slowly, but using the clock. If you need to use the clock, definitely a play that you'd want to take a look at from the gun bunch formation.
2.
Our second favorite play from the gun bunch formation is called trell. And what we like about this particular play, especially against man coverage, is that we can almost always find at least 1 or 2 receivers open. And I'm going to go ahead and show it to you what we like to do here. We like to go ahead and just hot route the running back on a swing route out towards the left. And the idea behind that is just to make sure that the defender that's covering him clears out, allowing us to make this throw. So let's go ahead and run this. And you guys can see that you got these couple options here. You got this guy right here who's running the shallow drag route underneath right there. And then you also have the tight end as well, who's going to run that angle route out of the tight end position right there. And a lot of times, once he breaks towards the middle, you'll have him open as well. And if you look on top, the outside receiver there on the bunch side, what he'll do, especially against cover 2 man, his route's a little bit deeper. He'll make sure he clears out those safeties, and it's going to allow those other receivers underneath to get open, such as what you're seeing on the screen here. Now, right there, we didn't have the running back go out. And one of the things about that particular, when you do that, the downside of that is the defender that's covering him, a lot of times will go into QB spy, and it'll make it a little bit difficult to make that throw if you want to hit the tight end on that angle route. And that's the reason, again, that we put the running back on that swing route. And the last receiver you can throw to is this guy right here. Now that's a timing route, and you got to throw it just before he breaks. Right as he's about ready to break, you want to throw it, such as what I just did there. And then that's going to allow you to go ahead and make that throw. So that's the other option as well with this particular play. So again, this one is called trell, and it's our number 2 favorite play out of the gun bunch formation.
1.
Our number 1 favorite play out of the gun bunch formation is verticals. And obviously this is probably the most popular play ran by pretty much everybody, especially out of the bunch formation. You can do a lot with this one. I want to go ahead and just show you a couple things you can do with this particular play real quick. The first thing you can look for is that outside receiver running that wheel route. Now, if he can get past that corner, especially if he's playing a soft zone, you can get that big passing play. A lot of things guys like to do with this particular play, they'll go ahead and maybe just hot route that tight end right there on a streak. So he's kind of running a seam route. That'll even open it up even more, especially against cover 2, where you can throw this deep passing play down here and pick up a big play down the field down there. Now, obviously, we cut that out of bounds, but it's certainly, you can see that he's going to be wide open. A lot of guys, that's what they'll do. You also got that route that's ran by the slot receiver coming over the deep middle against man coverage. A lot of times he'll be wide open. And if you don't have anything open, you always got that check down receiver, which is going to be the running back as he comes out of the backfield. A lot of times he might be open where you can just pick up some positive yardage, regardless of what the coverage is. I mean, a lot of times in that case, that was cover 2, but if we go in like cover 3, you can see that he may get a little bit more open. Cover 4, another option where he might be open. So you can always make these throws here where you can complete passes against pretty much every single coverage in the game, whether it be man or zone. The verticals play is pretty nice. Also, throwing the fact here, you can throw a quick pass out here on the wheel route and pick up positive yardage like that. If you just need a 4 or 5 yard gain right off the bat real quick, depending on what the coverage is, you can always make that quick throw if you want to and pick up some positive yardage, such as there. But crazy play right there. But a lot of times that's another option. So the verticals play out of the gun bunch, definitely probably the most popular play. And just because it has so many different things you can do with it, and then you start, start seeing guys flipping the plays and doing all that stuff. They can do any more crazy things. But at any rate, this is our number 1 play from the gun bunch formation. Hey Madden gamers, if you enjoy this Madden video or any other video, please subscribe to the Madden Guides YouTube channel. And as always, thanks for watching and for your support.